Peace to the nation. I hope you all are well this evening. I was headed to my assignment. And I was just thinking, and what you think at least 3 times a day, deeply preferentially. Put some thought into what it is you're thinking about. This has been the prevailing topic for the week. And I know, and pretty much what has happened in these past couple of weeks, I don't know exactly the specific date when this incident happened. 2 families lost their sons, lost a brother, cousin, just grandson. They lost two males. Lost their lives. One, you could pretty much argue he threw his life away. And some may believe that he threw his life away for a righteous cause. Some may believe that that he was absolutely innocent of what he did. And I'm speaking about the Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf incident. It's been a pretty strong topic, and I read the commentary. It's been spoken. At first, it seemed like it was about the bullying, but then it came the party. He called him a nigga and this and this, and then it came in the racial aspect of it. Personally, if there was a situation where it had to be measured in the form of who did wrong, who had justification to do anything for what happened, the race part could have been left out. If the boy was being bullied, if Karmelo was being bullied, the concept alone of being bullied is all you need. They have, in my perspective, and I believe that from the commentary I read, in the Trump era, how everybody feels like all of a sudden that we done went back to the Jim Crow era, even though people can still move freely and get on the internet and talk shit about just about anything. I mean, when you think about it, in the Jim Crow era, and even back in the times of the plantation times, you couldn't even talk bad about Massa, let alone the Grand Massa. You got niggas, and I guess since other white folks tell Black people, African American people, what is and what is not racist in this modern time, because they acquired woke in the name of the Black Lives Matter, since they came outside and stood with the grassroots folks. But I digress. The point I'm saying is, like, whenever this discussion is had, even to the point where when the boy GoFundMe got took down, I could point out the fact that they took down Rittenhouse GoFundMe for that same reason. The reason they took it down was because the Black Lives Matter and the angry Black folks, the upset African Americans, they was complaining, how is he able to go on GoFundMe? How is Kyle Rittenhouse able to go on GoFundMe and collect money when he killed 2 people? So they made him take it down. The only way Kyle Rittenhouse was able to get money off GoFundMe was after he was acquitted for the crime. But that's still not the exact precise point I made. I wrote on a status, for those people who haven't left Facebook. But I wrote on Facebook today. I said, the way that some of y'all is trying to make this little boy, Nat Turner, is crazy. Because you got to think about this part. Allegedly, I heard this theory, because I got to be careful when they say something. I read somebody say, well, the father says that it's not about race. He just told people that it's not about race, because everybody online trying to say, oh, they gonna learn. We not our ancestors on that other random bullshit. I say y'all niggas is vicariously trying to live y'all lives through the little boy. Y'all ain't gonna crush the motherfucking grape. Now you ready to go to war. Now you standing on something because the little boy in trouble. The little boy in trouble. I don't know. You got to think about it, man. The reaction, the swift reaction. If what is true, touch me again and watch what happened. If that part is true, and he was in his response and swift response and effective response, I say effective because when he reached for, some saying it's a tent spike. It's so much bullshit going on around this shit. I don't understand. I said, I also said on that status, I said it's not helping his case. One of my friends on there, they said, it's not affecting this case at all, blah, blah, blah. The best way we can affect the case is to donate. Man, I ain't giving a dime. I ain't giving a dime to that shit, man. I wish the young man well. It's not my responsibility. I have my own personal responsibilities. And if I wanted to donate money, I would think that it would be for somebody who's having a serious problem, like a single mother, or a motherfucker that need a haircut to try to go get a job. Something more constructively effective. Dude, choices and decisions. He has the mind of a child. But he knows the difference between right and wrong inherently. And would it have been so hard to just, okay, they say they want to make me leave, they trying to make me leave. I'm not ready to box these two big white boys. Why not get the fuck up and leave, homeboy, little boy? I guess he having these thoughts in retrospect now. Meanwhile, you got a whole bunch of crazed wannabe revolutionary niggas out here trying to make the boy the face of black empowerment, black revolution, vengeance, cause Donald Trump in office. Y'all, I shouldn't say y'all because that's being stereotypical. Then someone like people. I always say my nigga name. Somebody like Charleston White come on and say, you don't want to go to where this boy stays, to where this trial's gonna be taking place, and play race games with them people, because them people will fucking cook that little boy. Get a boy a chance. His daddy is saying, it's not about race. That's smoke signaling the niggas to say, fall back on that bullshit. They gotta live down there. And it's a white football playing boy. Come on, man. Okay, you want to donate, but all that extra shit, and niggas sitting on the dead white boy. Fuck it if he was a bully. Maybe he had problems. Ain't that what they say about the nigga bullies? Maybe he got problems at home. Maybe he just trying to figure it out. Y'all, when my nigga first said, he said black people got too much hate in their heart. I said, man, niggas is loving. Niggas care about things. The extra emotionally sentimental when it come down to Mr. Charlie and his causes. To them good old those people that come on when you like say, for example, the Black Lives Matter shit. Them people that latch on to that, but they have their own particular cause to go with that. So then people come. That's why I said earlier. I said how and it happened during the 2020 election when Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, everybody was hollering woke, stay woke. Y'all, when the niggas that actually were woke was talking that blackity black shit and the empowerment shit, they call niggas woke hope tips. Y'all, that's theirs. If y'all still want to play with it with them, that's y'all. It's like the Dougie. Like when Hillary Clinton did the Dougie, that's what happened to woke. But I'm really misunderstanding the fact. Charles said, because there was a then I just gonna say her old girl name. I fuck with listen to this one if a YouTuber, she's more than a YouTuber, but Michelle, she spoke to the fact of, why is he speaking like this? He said them good law-abiding white folks, this, that, and the third. This man has worked in these areas. That's I don't understand why in 2025 the nigga been on the internet damn near 10 12 years or whatever, going lives and doing lives, even when he was doing the Square Fair shit, when he's actually down there trying to come at you without the delivery and the shock jock shit. You got these people, they still stuck on, oh, he pulled out a gun during an interview. He ain't got no business talking about no kids. The man is a juvenile mitigation specialist. When he says some shit like, the boy going to jail, he shouldn't have brought the weapon up there. He said this, and he in that white man show. Man, black, I'm not even gonna do that. People sometimes should just remove the emotional filter from their ears when someone they're having discussions of high importance. Because when I said, well, you know, why the boy got a knife in school? He cooked with the knife. It wasn't a school. It wasn't at a school. It was at a school. It was at a school event. It being at a school event ties back to the school. You believe that this boy should walk free. As many school shooters that get prosecuted as if they didn't die on the scene themselves. You think that just because he put the gutter in the young Austin boy, that he gonna be able to be absolved of serious punishment? Just cause black people's tired. We tired of the racism. Y'all niggas is crazy. It'd be like saying you being a Uncle Tom. Y'all trying to paint this. I keep on saying y'all. I apologize for who it doesn't apply to. How people are making this young man who don't actually, even though he had a 4.0, so what? He had a 4.0. He stabbed old boy, and he wasn't smart enough to get away and walk away, this, that, and the third. But he's a kid, and he felt strong. He felt by doing that he was strong. Y'all feel strong cause he did it and ain't moved a motherfucking fingertip to do nothing but talk and claim y'all. Now niggas hollering white supremacy. Y'all Democrat niggas, we was hollering black empowerment. Y'all said shut up and motherfucking vote. Blue don't matter who. But now all of a sudden y'all want to talk niggas to talk of the revolutionary. I understand how motherfuckers leave that shit alone, cause everybody playing. Everybody playing with it. You be to risk your life and your situation and circumstance in the name of the people power to the people. And niggas leave you hanging on the ride. That's why it comes down, take care of your own house first. Don't try to save the world. That Mr. Charles, I read this quote today on in the chat. Mr. Charles, they're here to save black people. That man don't want to save no goddamn black people. Black people don't even want to save their motherfucking self. How the fuck? Don't put that responsibility on a nigga. Black people responsible for saving themselves. Boss man, baby C-Nut. Yeah, the 4 man. Come on, man. So what? But he still couldn't think well enough. I don't know what kind of, when you say a 4.0, I don't know if you go public school, wherever the hell. Sometimes that shit, it seems like nowadays school is not even as complicated as it used to be. I believe that it was a little bit more difficult to get a 4.0 back in my day. Who's to say? I don't know. I'm just being facetious, but folks is tripping, man. And you be like, man, that boy was wrong. I mean, he could have told somebody this, that. Oh, you cool, you sell out, you Uncle Tom. Nigga don't even know what Uncle Tom mean. So fuck the white boy and his family. They ain't feeling nothing. Black power. Weak, cowardly, weak black folks. Y'all set out one march. The African American liberal Democrat love the donkey party people. They set out one march. Now all of a sudden they universal RBG soldiers. It's just hilarious. I got to go to my plantation and pick my cotton. You know, I got 2 more 12-hour nights, and then I guess I get a reprieve. I get me a slave pass. Nigga nation done, man. Two palms. Accept and receive all blessings. Fight all obstacles. And peace and love. Nigga nation and nothing. Salute everybody. Thank y'all for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, man, I'm about to go Bojangle that baby. See, let me go Bojangle, give me a few little coins from the mastermind. Nigga nation, baby. Hi.